Hey, what's up, everyone? I thought I would break this down because this was a pretty sick trade, and I don't talk about it a lot, but it's one of the primary ways I trade is off of premium movement. Yes, I completely trade off the chart. Everything that I talk about is how I trade, but one of the key things I don't really explain a lot because it's a little complicated is the premium. So I have the premium pulled up here. It's a little compressed getting in this window, but what was I looking for? Um, Obviously, this zone, incredibly strong. Rejection, rejection, gapped up over it, came back, pulled back. Once we touched it, reject, like bounced off of it. Once it got under, rejected hard. As you can see, it's just a really strong level. We came up here, rejected this. We had this downtrend line. I took my first short right here. Got about 150, 200% on this, but I actually stopped out at like 80% because I was trying to get a bigger move on it. As crazy as that sounds, but I thought it had more room. And then I was instantly looking like where can I enter again? And I'm looking like, okay, this is going to be the rejection spot. Um, so I start looking for this, and what do I see with the premium? I see the premium coming down, and just like any chart, a premium respects levels. So as it creates kind of zones or consolidation areas on the chart, so does the premium. And what will happen is, say you want to enter right here. Well, a lot of people will wait and they'll just slap the cons. And then if there's any bounce, you'll end up either getting stopped out of your position or you're holding red. But one of the things I do that kind of separates me a little bit, and shout out to NASA, real NASA on Twitter, he is the one that taught me this. So instead of just slapping, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at, let's see here, this is 10:30 and this is 10:30. So I'm looking at here to get filled at 40 to 55 cents. And so what I did is I set my order. I can't remember exactly where I got filled, but I set my order to just fill somewhere around here because I believed that that rejection was going to happen. Um, and from that, I was basically never read on the position, and I sold half my position up here, and I actually held it back to almost break even, and then took this like 200 something percent. It was like crazy. It went like 250, 260, 300. I don't know, something like that. It was crazy. But this is something that will really set you aside in your trading is when you are using the premium as an entry point, not just using your chart, sometimes what happens is that these, where it seems like the best spot to enter, is actually lagging on the premium. I always notice that there's a little bit of lag. It doesn't always happen, but if you set your order where you see like a key level on the premium and you just set it there, sometimes uh, like on the weirdest random spots, like it'll be like up here, it'll be the premium will be more expensive for some reason, and then all of a sudden around this area, it'll like drop down on the premium chart and all of a sudden fill you. And then you're just completely green the whole position, feeling good, no fear, you're like chilling. So that's like one of the really, really pivotal things that change my trading. And I don't always follow it. Sometimes I just slap, but always my best trades are the ones where I'm playing premium. And when you see a range where it's like, okay, it's bouncing in the same range, well, if you believed in the sell off right here, why wouldn't you believe in the sell off right here when it's coming back into this zone and rejecting? Like, and I'm playing with a 10-minute chart. I love the 10 minute. Even off open, I use the 10. But look at this. It came up, instantly wicked down from it. So it wasn't like this was a very strong bounce. Like, yeah, you see this wick, it's like, oh, scary. Oh, it's coming up here. But look at this downtrend. Downtrend, didn't even get to it. This super hardcore supply rejection. Premium is coming back right into that level, you're basically getting it for free. Like, it's like it's as good as it gets. And you just saw that this premium had a range to here. Earlier in the morning, I literally called this out, said it was going to 190, the premium. And then I hit the same thing again for round two. It just doesn't get any better. So that's just something I wanted to break down. I see a lot of people like having a hard time holding on to their positions, and that is one thing that will completely change the way that you trade. You just have to be patient enough to actually do it. So, hope that helps a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend. Later.